Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Mulligan and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating today on video is Mulligan's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Mulligan has been fitted with his own training collar, and you'll be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now, if you notice, he's sitting very quietly at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash without pulling and dragging, and the command is Mulligan heel. Now at this point, Mulligan has a job to do, and that is to stay even with Rich's left leg when walking, so that when you're walking him on the street, he's got his shoulders next to your left leg and he's not dragging you down the street. Rich is talking to him, encouraging him to stay in place and stay focused, and each time that you stop your feet, he should sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. It's a little slow with that, but he did it. Now Rich is giving him the sit stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, you're not going to use his name. You're going to practice at home, indoors as well as outdoors. You're going to start out at about 1 minute and work all the way up to 3 minutes. When Rich returns back to him as an additional distraction, he will walk all the way around him, and Mulligan should remain seated there at the left until he gets his next command. Rich praises him up. He's a completely different dog when he's doing obedience than when he's just free to run around. He's very serious with this. We try to keep it fun for him. Rich leaves him in another sit stay, and he's going to clean himself. So Rich tells him no, he gets him up out of that, brings him back around to sit, leaves him in another stay, and that's how you want to handle it when he's misbehaving or not doing what you're asking him to do. You want to repeat it. This time, instead of returning back to him, Rich is going to call him in. This is the come on command. Comes right in, and he should sit right in front of you. Goes back to heel and back sitting. And Rich takes off heeling with him again. I don't know if you can hear Rich talking to him, but he's, getting him to be a little bit enthusiastic about this whole thing. There he goes. Now he looks like he's smiling. Stay. He leaves him in another sit stay, and he's going to demonstrate that come on command again for you. That's a nice automatic sit right in front of you, which helps to, stop him from jumping on you inappropriately. He's doing a really good job. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the down from a heel position. So with the dog seated at your left, take your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one-word command to down. Your long down stay when you're practicing at home is start out at about 1.5 minutes and work up to 3 minutes. And a lot of this stuff that he's doing, the scratching, the licking, these are distraction techniques. He's trying to get out of doing it. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him just as he did on the sit stay, returning all the way back around to heel position. If you speed up, the dog should walk at your pace, and that's what Rich is demonstrating. If you walk quickly or at a jog, he should do the same without losing his focus.
Down.
This is your down from heel position again.
Stay.
And he knows his commands very well, but he's very hesitant to do them. So as you can see, he takes his time about every command. This time Rich will call him out of that. And he'll probably be a totally different dog with you on the other end of the leash, which we'll get to see tomorrow. And this next command that we're going to be demonstrating for you is your down from a distance. This is a little bit harder exercise because he's not right next to you. And if you notice, he kind of looks up at Rich before he does a command.
Stay.
So you're going to leave him in a sit stay. You're going to turn to face him. You're going to use your right hand to give the command.
Down.
And you can see that he knows it. It's very slow about doing it. So our goals are going to be in your follow-up training to get him to respond better, quicker. Because you can see clearly that he understands all the commands. Now we have demonstrated for you your healing, your automatic sits, your sit stay, your down stay, your come. These are the exercises that you're going to be practicing with him when you come and get him tomorrow. We've enjoyed having him, and as you can see, as soon as he knows obedience is over, he's all happy again. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and we'll see you tomorrow.